All right, all right, all right. Back at it like I never left. So, what's going on, everybody? This is New Breed 313 Sports, part of the D313 XP. Decided to do a video, man. I want to speak about a few things, man. The NBA, the WWE, and definitely the Isaiah Stewart situation, which, unfortunately, um, Detroit Pistons Isaiah Stewart got into a fight with Drew Eubanks before the game. Um, I don't know exactly what started it or what happened. I'm not sure. Um, the Isaiah Stewart got a reputation. We got to kind of look at this the same way because as how Draymond was, you got to do the same thing with Isaiah Stewart because Isaiah Stewart has a history in doing these things. This right here. This like you can't have this. You can't have this. This tells me that it's a lot of built up anger with Isaiah Stewart. I don't know what the issue is. Maybe it's just a combination of, you know, this team's record, his injuries, the way they've been playing him, the way I thought his game would have been a lot better. But it seems like a lot of times when these players get these contracts, they play diminishes. And I didn't think this was gonna happen with Stewart. I thought he was at least going to elevate his game. I really thought he was gonna elevate his game. But he fell into the NBA, today's NBA of shooting threes. And you can't do that. He has to be in the paint. You have to go in the paint. This is where he does his best work is going in the paint. Use that force. Just be that bully that he's always been. You know what I'm saying? But he has he as it is he's been in this league for a couple years now. You have to progress and progress and progress your game every year. It's something you have to work on. But a lot of these young players, it's some of them that's been injured so much to the point where how can you do that when you're injured so much? So it happens. Gloria's daughter, what's going on? Says Stu seems to be fighting all the time now. Liability if he don't get a grip. Yeah, I agree. I agree. And I was just saying too that um he has the kind of the same reputation as Draymond. If you're gonna talk about Draymond Green and his troubles and what he's been through, you got to talk about Isaiah Stewart too. You can't give Isaiah Stewart a pass. When he went after LeBron and stuff, and hey, LeBron shouldn't have hit him. But sometimes when that blood rushes through your face, you become a different person. And people tend to people saying don't remember, but him and Draymond got at it one time. And Draymond was like, "Nah, I ain't messing with him, man. I'm good. He just as crazy as me. I ain't messing with him. I'm cool. I don't want to mess. I'm good on that. You know what I'm saying? I'm all right. But he has to work on himself, man. He has to have some kind of anger management. He has to. That's the only way he's gonna get better. Well, hopefully he gets this time that this all-star break to work on himself, be around family. Because we don't know the whole story, man. I mean, he's an enforcer. He's a guy that doesn't, he don't play around even when he got into it with damn near the Milwaukee team. I mean, both Don and Kupo brothers came up to him, and Stewart was looking at them like, "Come on, man, really? Y'all gonna come up on me? I'm just one person." But then he's not intimidated by anybody, and that's the one thing I like about Isaiah Stewart is that he's not intimidated by anybody. And you need that type of person for this team. You got to have some kind of edge, some kind of grit, and that's what Isaiah Stewart does. He brings that. He has the ability to work on his game and be a better player. It's up to him if he wants to do that. You know what I'm saying? But that might be hard if you got Cade and Ivy and all these guys. That's why I think sometimes certain players, it's better for them to come out off the bench, because now you get to see how the person really plays. Coming off the bench is not a bad thing. You know what I'm saying? It could actually better your game. If you really look at it, that's kind of what happened to Jaden Ivey. When he was benched for Killian Hayes, it got him better because he worked on his game. Now then they worked out. Now he's back in the lineup and they got rid of Killian, which I'm disappointed they got rid of Killian, but that was my dude. But hey, things happen. I really did wish it would have worked out with Killian. They would have gave him a little bit more time. But this is literally the first time a lot of these guys are healthy. Like, this is the first time actually Killian has been healthy. But when your confidence is shot, and when you shoot, when every time he shoots and he misses, his head is down, his confidence is done, it's gone. So it's really nothing else you can really do, and it you suffer from it defensively. Like, Killian hasn't been the same defender really since his first 2 years. So it's just like them injuries could take a toll, the confidence could take a toll. So it's a combination of things. So he said, at least he ain't Zion. Man, listen, I feel you on that, because Zion cannot stay on the court at all. It's just like he too busy banging porn stars and all that to even concentrate on his game. He gets bigger, and it's just like, man, you got to work on your game, man. Like, what are we doing? Like, he can't stay on the court. It's always something. But that's how the NBA is, man. These little tweak injuries and this load management, it's messing the NBA up, man, and it's becoming to be unwatchable. Like, I get tired of a lot of games, man. I can't watch because it's so boring, and a lot of these players don't take it seriously. When you give players money, when you give them money, it's like the competitiveness is not there. That's why I enjoy more of college basketball more, because you see that passion. But now with these NIL deals and these players getting money, it's kind of taking away the passions. Because, like, I'm going to be honest, this season of college basketball, I haven't really concentrated too much because it's not exciting. It just hasn't been exciting this year. Like, people putting a lot of pressure on Bronny James. Bronny don't even start on his team. And people talking about he's a top lottery pick. For who? He doesn't even start. He's on the bench. Like, it's crazy to me. I don't understand it. You say you hate LeBron, he's delicate. Yeah, he cries and whines about it. And I'm a LeBron fan. I can't lie. I got like 2 of his jerseys. So, but it just pains to see, he's delicate. Anthony Davis, aka Street Clothes, is delicate. Kawhi gets hurt. Kawhi got hurt again. I just watched the game. I just watched Memphis beat Milwaukee. That's a team that's struggling right now. Milwaukee is struggling. Memphis had a lot of two-way players and G League players beat the Milwaukee Bucks. And they had Dame. They had Giannis. And this team still beat them. Shout out to Vince Williams and Zaire Williams and G.G. Jackson. These guys is playing hard, man. Like Taylor Jenkins is a good coach. He's a good coach. Unfortunately, a lot of injuries. Bane, Jaren Jackson, John Moran, of course. They traded away Xavier Tillman, which I didn't agree with. You know what I'm saying? You trade Steven Adams. I didn't understand that either, but they're in a rebuild. You know what I'm saying? So it happens, but games like this, they happen when you don't concentrate and you take a team lightly. That's kind of like how OKC did with the Pistons. They took them lightly and thought, hey, we was just gonna show up and show out, but Pistons wound up beating them by 16, 17 points. So this league is funny like that. You know what I'm saying? So you have to always concentrate and stay focused on every game because any team can beat you. Just like, and congratulations to you, D, man. They finally got their first win. They got their first win this week. So congratulations to you, D. Finally. You know, they got to win. So, but you say Stu, yeah, Stu is vicious. Stu is vicious when he wants to be. Say you wish Killian worked out. I think he would have done. I think he will do better. Not on the Pistons. I think the coaching. You know what? Um I think you're right about Killian. I think it just depends on what team and what coach. Because I heard Memphis was interested in him. Um, I think it's a few teams I think that would be good for him. I think Boston, if he learns around Drew Holiday and Derek White, that would be nice. Um, I think I think Dallas to a degree because they need a point guard. I know some people would say Luka is a point guard, but he's a combo guard. Like nowadays, you don't really see too many like true point guards. You got a lot of guards that's out of position that's playing point guard. You got a lot of combo guards being point guards. You don't see too many real point guards. The last real point guard really is Chris Paul. You might say Tyus Jones is kind of like that. But if you really look at it, there's not too many like legitimate true point guards in the NBA. Not too many. You know what I'm saying? But that's just how it is. The league has changed. It's just a lot of combo guards. It's a lot of guys that could play multiple positions. That's just how the NBA is right now. And it's not too many true point guards. Like to me, Killian was a true point guard. He just can't shoot. Just like Troy Weaver said, if you can't shoot in this league, if you're a point guard and you can't shoot, you're not going to be in the league too much. But technically, that's kind of true and untrue because a lot of times, a lot of years, Rajon Rondo couldn't shoot. And his shooting got better over the years as he got older. So it's not too many true point guards out there. And I think Killian was, man. It's just he just has to be on the right team with the right coaches, and he can be fine. But I'm surprised nobody picked him up yet. I was surprised. I was surprised somebody didn't pick him up yet. You think the coaching ruined him? You know what? You may have a point there, but at the same thing, I think he ruined himself by and I do agree with you. I think Casey did baby him a lot, but I think to a degree, I think Monty kind of babied him too because he put him more to the point guard and kind of put Ivy on the bench. So Monty had a lot of trust in him. It just didn't work. And then you tried to shift him from the starter to the bench. Then you to try to get his confidence back up. You tried to get him start. Then that didn't work. So you had to go back to Ivy and put Cade as a point guard. You know what I'm saying? And then with Cade, you know, I think with this team, man, they overpass too much. They overpass way too much, but this is what a lot of young teams do. Unfortunately, a lot of young teams do that. And that's how it is. But yeah, I think Casey and Monty babied him, though. It's just over time, it just didn't work out, unfortunately. So said you watch European ball a lot more the past few years. That thrill. That Euro ball is cutthroat, but they also look more like specialists out there. Yeah, I think with Euro ball, international ball, and and you can even put the G League in there because I watch a lot of G League because I go to a lot of G League games. I go to a lot of cruise games, so I'm always I'm a G League fan. I've enjoyed more G League games than I have NBA games. To be honest with this year, so that's why I always tell people to check out G League games. I know people want to diss the G League and diss the international ball and stuff, but they're a lot more exciting and more intense. And these are guys that they're trying to win a job. They're trying to work. So they're gonna like play their asses off. And even in the G League, you got guys that had that playing their butts off there. They got two-way contracts. It's a lot of guys that came up from the G League that's like stars in the NBA, like Rudy Gobert, Fred Van Vliet, um, Pascal Siakam. You know what I'm saying? It's a lot of these guys. Christian Wood came from there. So it's a lot of these guys, man. It's guys that's in and out of lineups that the G League can save their lives, man. And then Euro ball too. I think and then but sometimes with Euro ball, it grows these guys fat because in Euro and International League, these guys are played pro ball since they was teenagers. So they're more experienced with pro ball than a lot of these college guys or NBA guys. That's why you got the Lucas and all these international guys that's already ready. Now Killian's exception because he was young, but it just didn't grow. The NBA, he's still learning. So sometimes with an international guys and guys that come from Euro ball, it takes them a long time to get used to the NBA because they're so used to European basketball and G League basketball. So in some instances, that may take them a little bit while than others. But like I said, guys like Luka and certain guys, they've been playing pro ball and playing with grown men since they were 12, 13, 14 years old. So they're already experienced. They already know what to do. And they mastered it. So it's a lot of international guys that are taking over the league right now. Luka, you got Jokic, you got SGA. You know what I'm saying? Some of the best guys in the NBA is from, other countries. You know what I'm saying? So it's really something. You know what I think the NBA needs to do, man, when it comes to like I guess all-star. I know because they do this, they used to do this for the rookie game. I think they should do this for the all-star game. I think it should be teams instead of doing East and West and stuff. Just do US versus the world as an all-star game. See how that goes. Try that 1 year and see how it is. I think people would be excited about that. I really do. I really, really do. I really do. Read about that. Said Killian looks like a project. That's why I think nobody picked him up. Yeah, I agree with you. I agree with you. Sometimes, in the NBA, they don't do projects. I heard Kevin Knox, I heard just got back. He in the G League. He with the Rip City remix of the G League, affiliated with the Portland Trailblazers. So that would it'll be interesting to see. I think Killian should go in the G League, man. I think that he should develop more in the G League. I'm surprised the Crews, they didn't send him to the Crews to develop his game because you got a couple guys from the Crews that's in and out in the lineup with the Pistons, and when like Stanley Amude, I like Jared Roten. Like Jared Roten's a good player. Jared Roten is a good player because you got those two guys. You got Xavier Simpson on there. You got Nathan Knight. I like Nathan Knight. Nathan Knight, he could play. I'm surprised no teams picked him up. But they got a nice team in Motor City Cruise, man. Then they got Jamel McMillan, who is Nate McMillan's son, coaching the team. So it's really something. It's really something. But yeah, I tell people all the time, man, support the G League, support Euroball, uh, support guys that's playing their asses off trying to get to the NBA or that's in the NBA. Just show support any way possible. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, I was kind of surprised nobody picked him up. But hey, like you said, he's a project, and not too many teams out here want to coach projects. They don't have time. They want a finished product. They don't want a project where they could teach and do all this. A lot of them don't want to see that. You know what I'm saying? So it's cool. You said this. Said that is so true. Much more exciting to watch G League and European basketball. It means more to them. Yeah, it do. And to be honest with you, I think they should get more money, man. Because I think the average, I think G League player gets 30, I think 30 or 35,000, if I'm not mistaken. It may be a little bit more, but I think it's I think it's somewhere around there, like 30, 35,000. Um, bro, they get lesser than WNBA players. That's crazy. G League players get lesser than WNBA players, but WNBA players are mad at their pay. If anybody need to be mad at they play, is international guys and G League guys. It's G League guys. Like Motor City Crews play at Wayne State University. A lot of these teams in the G League, they don't have their own arenas. The only team that plays, I think, in an NBA arena, I believe, is Oklahoma City Blue. They play where the Thunder play. I think everybody else, the Maine Celtics, they play in Maine. You know, the Houston Rockets affiliate, they play in Rio Grande or something. The Miami Heat, they affiliate plays in Sioux Falls, South Dakota. Like, what the heck? The Knicks team play in Westchester. You know what I'm saying? Come on, man. Make it make sense. You know, so it's crazy. I just think they're getting lesser than WNBA players. And I think the highest paid WNBA players make what, 120, 150,000, somewhere around there. Because I think it's Jewel Lloyd and Brittany Griner, and I think Tarazi and a couple other players that make the most money in the WNBA. But they complaining about they should get money like men, which I'm like, no. You don't dunk the basketball. Your game's not exciting. You travel most of the time. It's like, come on, man. Like, what are we doing? But I mean, it is what it is. Much more. Said that would be phenomenal. Actually, U.S. versus everybody. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Because they did that for the rookie game one time with U.S. versus the world, and they had, I think that was the year. Shoot, Trae Young and Luca and all them. So I don't know, but they should do that. Yeah, I thought they would demote them too. You said you haven't watched the G League, but I just might have to now. But the Olympics, there's some. Oh yeah, I almost forgot about the Olympics. That's what's up. That's cool. That's cool. That's what's up. Yeah, I can't wait till Olympic basketball. It's gonna be interesting to see what their team is gonna be. It's U.S. team because man, I like that Canada team, that French team, that Spain team. It might be some other teams that's gonna challenge the U.S. man, especially Canada. You said you hate the WNBA. I want to love it, but I don't. Yeah, yeah, yeah. And there's been people saying that it's been the most watched WNBA this season in all years. I'm thinking like, I don't know if I believe that, but You know, they've been doing more crying and whining about people not watching their products, but that's on them. You know, and then they trying to get the NBA to say, how come y'all don't promote our products and stuff? But then y'all don't even promote the NBA. But you want the NBA to promote y'all. But for years, y'all wanted your own league, and all of a sudden, you're not happy with what you're getting paid. But this is what you agreed to. So that's technically on y'all. Y'all agreed on the player agreement and everything. So that's on y'all. That is on y'all. So hey, it is what it is. You said it's frozen. Oh, you said it's frozen? Oh, snap. Am I still froze? Am I good? Am I still froze? You said the audio coming in and out. I don't know what's up with this. Can y'all can you hear me? Can you hear me? Man. Uh, okay. Wonder if it's better. Maybe I gotta take the phones off. Okay, hopefully y'all can hear me better with this. Take the earphones off and stuff. Um, but yeah, WNBA gonna be interesting, man, to see what happens. Especially with Caitlin Clark. I know a lot of hype is with Caitlin Clark and Angel Reese and few other people. So it's gonna be interesting to see if they, you know, if they're the future, just like Asia Wilson, a few other people. That's gonna be the future. So it's gonna be interesting to see that. Um, but yeah, man, it's just been the NBA has probably been more boring, I would think, than any other uh time in the league than I can remember. This is the most boringest time, like boringest year in the NBA I've ever been across. It's been games where I've literally fell asleep, where I just had to turn off the TV because it's been that freaking bad. It's been horrible. It ain't been too many good like games where you just at the edge of your seat, like, oh man. But I don't know, man. Hopefully the second half is better. It's just been a lot of injuries, man. It's like, my God, it's been so many damn injuries. Like, what the hell is going on? So I don't know. I don't know. Am I still froze? I don't know if I'm still froze. But yeah, yeah, man. But hopefully in the league is gonna be more exciting. They pick it up. That in season tournament, man, that was too much hype. It was okay. But the way they hyping it out for the Lakers, and the only reason they hyping it out so much because the Lakers won. And I'm just to the point right now, man. I'm so sick and tired of the love fest that the NBA and ESPN and TNT and all these guys, all these networks, I'm so sick and tired of them hyping up the Lakers, the Clippers, the Warriors. You don't mention the Kings at all. But every time you start NBA on ESPN, what do they first start with? The Lakers, the Clippers, the Warriors. I get so sick and tired of this shit. It's like, I can't even look at it. It's like, dog, how many times are y'all going to talk about the Lakers? How many times are y'all going to talk about the Clippers? How many times y'all going to talk about the Warriors? It's more so the Lakers and the Warriors they talk about so much. And I get tired of it. This is why I can't watch ESPN. And then ESPN, their commentating is horrible. It is horrible. Please stop having Richard Jefferson on there. I could take JJ Redick to a degree, But some of these guys, man, like, dude, you have to get Jeff Van Gundy and Mark Jackson back. This is insane. And listen, I like Hubie Brown. I've always been a Hubie Brown fan. He knows the game. I'd rather see him out there than some of these other guys. But I know with Hubie Brown's age, he's not going to be able to travel. It's like a lot of these older players or older commentators that used to be players, they're not going to travel a lot because, scheduling. Some of them hate to travel and everything. So it happens. But I'm so sick and tired of the NBA, and ESPN, and ABC, and all these other networks that keep talking about the Lakers and the Warriors. And the only reason why they talking about the Lakers is because they got LeBron. If LeBron wasn't on the Lakers, they wouldn't even be talking about them. They would be talking about any team that LeBron is on. This whole thing about, the Warriors had a chance to get LeBron. Man, let's be for real. They wasn't going for what? Who you gonna give up to get LeBron? Why would you give up all your youth for a guy that's 40 years old? For what? That's what I didn't understand Phoenix doing that to Chris, getting Chris Paul. You giving up Mikal Bridges and Cam Johnson and all your young core for Chris Paul, who didn't even stay there that long, a couple years. That's it. That's it. I don't know, man. I don't know. I just don't know. I don't know about the NBA, man. It's crazy. Certain teams I enjoy watching. OKC, I'm always watching my Pistons, no matter what their record is going to be. Always going to be a fan. All-Star break is here. It's in Indiana, so shout out to all the All-Stars that was in Indiana. I wish I could be there. It's like 4.5 hours from me, but hey, I got to spend my money on things I need instead of that, even though that's an experience. I might be in Indy maybe in May. I might try to go down there for the Indy 500 because I haven't been to the Indy 500 in like 6 years. So I would love to go back there because I had so much an exciting time there, and it was just a great event, and it's just a lot of stuff to do over there. It's like they got foam parties like they do in Miami. They got a concert. They got all kinds of stuff at once while the race is going on. It is incredible. It's incredible. It is incredible. Just driving over there and then driving to downtown Indianapolis is pretty nice, man. It's pretty nice. So wish I can do that, but hey, it is what it is. It's cool. So let me get into the WWE, man. Most of y'all know Vince McMahon got into another scandal with his perverted ass. What else is new? But this whole thing of WrestleMania and Cody's gonna fight Seth. No, he's gonna face Warren. He's gonna face Roman. Oh, the Rock could face Roman. We don't know. Seth could do this. This could be a tag match. This could be a fatal four for all the belts. I don't know what the hell WWE is doing. Like, it's like the fans wanted it to be Cody and Roman. They didn't want to see Cody and Seth. I don't understand it, man. I don't get it. I don't get it. These fans is fickle. But what else is new? It's crazy to me. Like, I don't know what they're doing, man. It's just certain things WWE do that it just shakes my head. Like, it's certain people it's just when you keep bringing back, I get so sick and tired of when they be bringing these attitude era guys, and then they're taking away their youth. Because if you bring in people like Rock and Stone Cold and Goldberg and Undertaker and Triple H and all these guys that's coming back, that just tells me you have no, you don't trust your youth. You don't trust your young wrestlers. And I get that because it's some of these guys that they have, they're not using right. Angel Garza. People thought he was going to be the next Eddie Guerrero. He's barely even used. He's barely used. He is barely used there. It's like, when are they going to bring up Carmelo Hayes and Braun Breaker? To me, I think they've been in NXT, but then you need them guys because you need storylines. Because you brung back Baron Corbin in NXT for what reason I don't know, and now you building up the women division, but it's almost seemed like the women division is just more like, it's more about their looks than their wrestling. It seems like, except maybe a few of them, but it seems that way. It's like NXT is just, it's unwatchable right now. It's unwatchable. You got certain their best storyline right now is Carmelo Hayes and Trick Williams. It's not even about the champ, Ilya Dragunov. He's like forgotten right now. Like, people don't even mention him being champion. Some people don't even know that he is a champion. That just tells you how bad NXT has been. And hopefully it gets better. They bring him back William Regan, what I think is a great thing, because he's the main reason why NXT was the way it was when it first started and in the early 2010s and the mid 2010s. So they had to bring him back. But they have no trust in their young wrestlers. It's like having Roman as a champion. People can sit here and say he's one of the best of all time. I can agree with that. He is one of the best. But to say this is the best title run that's ever been in the WWE, that's ridiculous. This dude don't wrestle. He doesn't wrestle that much. It's almost seemed like a paper championship to me, because the guy probably wrestles 50, 60 times in the last 2 years. What kind of champion is that? I can't get excited about that. And I'm going to say this too. If Cody Rhodes doesn't beat Roman Reigns, I don't see anybody beating Roman this year. I don't see nobody beating him this year. Who else do you have to face him? Are you going to do Seth again? You're going to wait till next year to get The Rock? It just, I just don't see it. And the bloodline hasn't been the same since Sami Zayn and Jey Uso left. Now you got Jimmy and Solo, which Solo hasn't really won a match since he beat John Cena at Crown Jewel. This is your enforcer, and he hasn't won a match since then. That's saying something. Like, what are we doing, man? LA Knight. Yeah. What are they going to do with him? Like, I don't know. And poor Gunther, man, he's just been a beast since he's been in the main roster. He's had great matches, but it's overshadowed by world champions. And I like Seth Rollins. I've met Seth Rollins, cool guy. But they kind of made a joke out of his championship. They made it a joke. And he's injured. Hopefully he can come back healthy. But WWE got to do something, man. It's just a product. And just wrestling in general, man. It's kind of like AEW is watered down. You don't hear much of ROH. You know what I'm saying? MLW is cool. All these, like the indie wrestling to me is the best wrestling right now. You know, it's the Circle Six. You got the MLW, you got and even a major one like New Japan has always has some exciting matches, great rivalries. You know what I'm saying? You don't have many great rivalries in WWE anymore. You don't have a good rivalry now. What was the last rivalry? The New Day and the Usos? That tells you right there. And they have pushed back the New Day so far that they're not even in the tag team picture right now. Like I don't know if Big E is ever going to come back, and I think they're suffering from that. And it just shows how important Big E really was, because I don't know if he's ever going to come back to wrestle. I really don't, because the way he landed on his head by Ridge Holland, that was scary. That was very scary. That's something that you always think about. And I think his career is done, man. But dude is talented. He can do a lot of things. So, they're probably going to put him in the same position that they got with Titus O'Neil. I don't even know what the hell Titus O'Neil do. He just there. That's like R-Truth. He's just there. But hopefully they do something about this, man. And AEW, certain guys, I like see wrestle. I'm a big Swerve fan, man. I am a big Swerve fan. I like Swerve Strickland. I like him. Few other guys. Of course, I'm always like Samoa Joe, Warlow, MJF, Darby Allin, Daniel Garcia, Scorpio Sky, my dude. It's few of these guys. Ricky Starks, Penta, Phoenix, Pac. It's a lot of these guys, man. I like on there. Hook. So hopefully things get better with that. But yeah, man. Just wanted to speak on that, man. I ain't gonna bore y'all too much, man. I don't know if this thing still froze or not. So hopefully it unfroze. But yeah, man, that's pretty much it, man. I ain't got nothing else to really spit. Just definitely, man, like and subscribe. New Breed 313 Sports, man. Subscribe to the D313X to the Pizzle. Subscribe to DC1 Duro, Nomus J313, Gnome J. No! The DSN, man, our big brothers. Micro Mike, Jeremy, Maniac Tim, Rolling with FD, man. I'm gonna be on Rolling with FD real soon. I'm gonna let y'all know the dates on that. I enjoy being on his show, man. It's always a blast, man. I like being on his show, and I like his content. I like his channel. That's one of the guys that literally got me back loving sports cards, because that's another thing I'm starting to do, man. I'm starting to do the sports cards, getting my collection back together. So y'all gonna see me on my channel. I just did a video today doing cards. I did like 3 different years and compare and see which one did best. So please check that out, man. Check out all the content, man. Support each other, man. Shout out to the BCP, the Bears Country Production Podcast. Definitely shout out to Gloria's daughter for chiming in. And just everybody that shows us love, man. Dante, Man Beast, 0-16, Keena, Ray Moore, Matt Hitman, Curtis Steele, Lionel Vitale, definitely Bruce Hope. Shout out to Bruce Hope Format Podcast. Sergio Rodriguez, check out the Sergio Rodriguez show. Everywhere on all platforms. Shout out to Chris Howard, man. Shout out to the big homie Chris Howard, man. Check out Plugged In, man. His podcast. Good brother, cool brother. Definitely congrats to him. Send a special prayer to him, man. His dog, I think his dog died recently, man. So give a prayer. I'll send a prayer to Chris Howard, man. On that, I know how tough it can be losing a pet, man. So send your prayers to Chris on that. And then send your prayers to. Also, I want to give a shout out to Cara Inman. She's going through, a lot as well. I send our prayers to her as well. And just everybody who chimes in and gives us, comes in, had their opinions. For sure, of course, my boy Paul, Drew, boy Paris, everybody that to be going in. You know what I'm saying? Arc 7X, what's up? What's up? What's going on? What's happening with you? What's happening with you? Yeah, man. Just talking about, the NBA and WWE wrestling and just a lot of things. Just a lot of things at once, man. So it's just a whole melting pot of a whole lot of things. So that's what I'm, touching on. Oh yeah, I appreciate that, man. Yeah, I'm just talking about the NBA and the first half of the season and Pistons and the Isaiah Stewart situation on how he got how he got suspended for fighting and stuff, which I thought was very immature of him. It shouldn't have got to that point. You got to just walk away from things like that. And Stewart got to be more disciplined, man. It's just, come on, man. You can't, you can't, you got to think about your team. You can't be that selfish. And, he's like a young Draymond Green right now. He can't control his emotions. And you can't do that in the NBA. You can't do that as a young player. You can't do that. That's not discipline. You got to have discipline. And Isaiah Stewart is not disciplined right now. You have to sit him. You gotta send him to counseling or something. Because he just ain't gonna get it. It's like Draymond Green, man. He don't get it. You can't tell Draymond anything. He's gonna do what Draymond do. There's nothing you can do. Especially as a veteran player, it's like when they're setting their ways anyway. It's just, and plus the NBA love talking about the Lakers and the Warriors. Oh my God, the first 15, 20 minutes, they talk about the Lakers and the Warriors. Every NBA program, first thing they talk about the Lakers. Then they talk about the Warriors. Then they're going to talk about the Clippers. Then they're going to talk about the Celtics. Then they're going to talk about the struggles in Milwaukee, which Milwaukee is struggling right now. I don't know what's going on with the Milwaukee Bucks. I don't know what's going on with them. But this break came at a good time for them because they get to really focus on their team. I think that Dame trade isn't working out the way they thought it would, especially defensively. And it just proves how much they miss Drew Holiday. Now, they get some of that back with Patrick Beverley. I think getting Patrick Beverley is going to really help this team. It's going to help them a lot. That it's going to give them that void that they miss from Drew Holiday because Patrick Beverley is adding toughness to that team. Like him and Bobby Portis is pretty much that's the toughness on that team. Because they got to do something with Giannis because Giannis going to get his, but it's not a good look when you get your coach fired like that. It's just not a good look. And I think his younger brother got cut by the Herd, if I'm not mistaken. I think he got cut by them or waived, however you want to call it. I gotta check the updated. But I think a couple days ago they let him go. They let his brother Alex go. Which shout out to Alex, man. Got a chance to meet him, holler at him. He did a promotion for the XP. So much respect to Alex, man. I hope somebody picks him up. So real cool dude, very nice, man. Can't say enough, man. Just much respect for him and the Anacupos, man. They always, when I had a chance to meet them, they always been cool with me. So it's cool. But yeah, they team is struggling, man. They team is really, really struggling. And I know I said this during the last video, but that Super Bowl is fixed, bro. It's a fix. They gave Kansas City that win. It's like certain things I didn't like in that Super Bowl. It was a lot. Dude, the Chiefs did so much holding during that game. It's at least 4 or 5 calls that should have been holding. The Joey Bosa one where the dude literally hugged him. I'm looking at that like, dude, are you serious? And then the second down play, which should have been second down, but they gave him 1st and 10. And I'm thinking like, dude, he only got 3 yards. How is that a 1st and 10? Last time I checked, you're supposed to get 10 yards to get a 1st down. It ain't 3. Unless it's 2nd and 1, 2nd and 2, or 2nd and 3. But if you 1st and 10 and you get 3 yards, it's supposed to be 2nd and 7. It ain't supposed to be no 1st and 10. That tells me right there that shit was planned. It was planned. That's why in the NFL, that's why I say, man, that's why I don't really bet no more with these sporting games. Because it all be rigged. Out of the sports betting and all that, I can't do that, man. It's like going to casino. You just can't win that shit. You can't constantly win it. I don't want to I don't want to do it. I can't waste my money like that. If I waste my money doing casino shit, it's going to be very little. Most I'm probably going to spend is like $5, $10, $20. I'm not going to spend thousands, hundreds and thousands of dollars at no casino. That's never been me. It ain't going to be me. I got way more important things to spend my money to go to the casino and doing dumb stuff and doing this sports betting. If you win, you win. But the FanDuels and all this stuff, I don't trust it, man. Like, I just don't trust it. You betting 5 and you getting 200-300. Come on, man. What's the catch? What's the catch? That you taking stuff out my account? No, I can't do that. I don't trust it. But that's just how I see it. You know what I'm saying? I don't trust sports betting. I just can't do it. I can't do it. But yeah, man, I thought that Super Bowl was fixed, man. I thought it was fixed. I thought it was fixed from the get-go. I'm thinking like, come on, man. But then San Francisco did that to themselves because there were plenty of times to which they could have won that game. Plenty of times. When you get a couple fumbles and an interception and you don't capitalize on that, and it's against Kansas City, where you got to play a damn near perfect game to beat Kansas City. When that defense was the way that it is, that defense pretty much won that game for them. Because there's been plays to where Ayuk was wide open, but Chris Jones was causing so much havoc. Purdy didn't get a chance to throw the damn ball. So it's like, well, what can you do? But it's crazy. But hey, Kansas City won. But I'm so disappointed at what happened to that parade, man. That was just ridiculous. Losing lives over that and starting stuff. It's like, bro, can we have an event where people are not fighting and getting killed and doing all this? You see what happened? What happened in Ann Arbor when they won the national championship? Why that doesn't surprise me. You got people acting a fool at Michigan. What a surprise! What a surprise! But it is what it is, man. That's just my thing. But I don't know, man. I just don't get people, man. You can't do stuff like that. It's nothing that can get you mad to the point where you hurting somebody or killing somebody. That doesn't make any sense. I don't know. I just don't know. I don't know what it is about Missouri and all things in Missouri, man. You know, St. Louis and all these places like the Midwest. It's just crazy out here, man. It's crazy. Even though St. Louis is more so like Midwest South, like Southern Midwest, but you know, it is what it is. But yeah, Angel, man, just was talking about all that stuff, man. You know, I'm glad you got on, man. Unfortunately, man, I'm about to end this video. I've been on here for like about an hour. So I just want to tell everybody, thank y'all for tapping in, man. Also, like I said, man, like and subscribe to the channels, man. D313XP, D313XP, the New Breed 313 Sports, DC1, Nomus J 313. Until next time, y'all, man, we doing this do a video. You know, chime in. I'm gonna start just sending the links and stuff to different pages and groups and stuff like that. So stay tuned. All-Star weekend going on over the weekend. Michigan State basketball on Saturday. It's gonna be a public signing Saturday, Pro Sports Zone, I believe noon to 1 or 11 a.m. to noon. I think it's somewhere around there. Houston, Texas, wide receiver and U of M, great Nico Collins is going to be a Pro Sports Zone in Livonia at Lower Park Mall on Saturday afternoon. You know, autographs is it's $70 each autograph. If y'all Michigan fans, man, just show up, show love to Nico, show love to Pro Sports Zone. Shout out to John Yu and Abby and Robert and everybody that's down there, Pro Sports Zone, man. Show love to them, man. They're real nice, very nice, very, very, very nice down there. They will treat you like family. And I almost forgot Tammy. Shout out to Tammy as well, because Tammy be everywhere. I thought I'd be everywhere. Tammy be everywhere. So shout out to Tammy. And just show up to Pro Sports Zone, man. They're gonna have Nico Collins down there. I think the very following week they're gonna have Eddie Murray and Jason Hanson. They're gonna have some I think next week at DC Sports, they're gonna have Dennis Rodman. It's gonna be up there. So anybody that got bad boy gear or Dennis Rodman jersey or gear, stuff like that, bring it down there. Even though the thing with DC Sports, their stuff is more, it's like their autographs are more pricey than Pro Sports Zone. So I like going to Pro Sports Zone more than DC Sports, because DC Sports is like, yeah, you did get up out of here, go somewhere, go get. With Pro Sports Zone, they take their time, and that's a good thing, man. You get more of a experience at Pro Sports Zone than you do DC Sports. Like DC Sports, they'll get you there, and then they like, okay, you can leave, go on, get on, get scram. So it's that's why I like Pro Sports Zone. I always try to support. I've been supported Pro Sports Zone for a long time. So like I said, man, shout out to everybody in Pro Sports Zone, man. I'm gonna definitely be there Saturday. I'm gonna be there right before the Michigan State game. Even though I'm a fan of both schools, but I'm more of a state fan. You know what I'm saying? I got a lot of Michigan stuff in my house. You would think I'm a Michigan fan with all the Michigan stuff there, but I'm more of a State fan. But yeah, I'm gonna definitely be there for Nico Collins, man. I'm just trying to think of what to get autographed by him. So that's gonna be interesting, man. But show your love down there to Pro Sports Zone. If you got enough to go to Michigan State, if you can't make the All-Star weekend or the game, try to go to Michigan State. Try to go to some comedy shows down there in the city or in Toledo or wherever else. Definitely shout out to everybody that's gonna do some stuff over the weekend, man. And also, man, shout out to a few friends. Definitely shout out to Courtney Waters. She has like a financial business and everything. Shout out to my friend Jamie Summerall too, with real estate and everything. Just everybody that got a business. So Archangel, yes. I do have a pair of I got an autographed glove of Mike Tyson. I met Mike Tyson a couple years ago, man, and he signed my my boxing glove. I got an Everlast black boxing glove, and he signed it. It's actually in my sports room. One of these days, I'm gonna do a video on things I got signed. I may do that probably in the next week or two with all the stuff signed. I probably might have to do like a few parts on that because I might do stuff with like Pistons, the Pistons, Lions, Red Wings, Tigers, Michigan State, Eastern Michigan, Central, a lot of schools. So I probably got to do like a few parts of like each team or college that I have. But yeah, man, I do have a glove with Mike Tyson. Man, I got a lot of I got a lot of autograph stuff, man. I got a lot of autograph stuff. It's got stuff from Mike Tyson. I got an autographed liquor bottle from 50 Cent. I got an autograph Damian Lillard jersey. I got an autograph Bucks shirt with Giannis Antetokounmpo and over the years Milwaukee Bucks. I got a Giannis jersey, and I just need him to sign it. I got all the brothers to sign it. I just don't have him. So as soon as I get his name on that jersey, I'm gonna frame that boy for sure. I'm gonna frame it for sure. I got an autographed basketball from of Luka, and I think it was his second year in the league. So I got a signed ball. I got a picture with him. I got a signed OKC hat and a Kentucky hat signed by Shea Gilgeous-Alexander. Man, the Kentucky hat I got filled, man, with a lot of people from Kentucky. I got SGA, I got Emmanuel Quickly, I got Reed Travis, I got Ashton Hagans, I got not RJ Barrett, he went to Duke. Trying to think of all the people. Wenyen Gabriel. Oh God. I got a lot of them. Jeez. I got a lot of even my Duke shirt, man. I got RJ Barrett. I got DJ Stewart. I got Wendell Carter. I got Marvin Bagley. Man, Austin Rivers. Seth Curry. Who else do I got? Cassius Stanley, Luke Kennard,
I got a lot of them. They got a lot of them. Like I said, I got a autographed jersey of Dame. I got an autographed jersey of Donovan Mitchell. I got a Michigan. I got like 3 basketball Michigan jerseys. I got one of the blue ones. I got an autograph of all of the Fab Five except Chris Webber. All the Fab Five except Chris Webber. I got one state jersey that's got I got Miles Bridges, this Gary Harris, Denzel Valentine, Tom Izzo, Xavier Tillman, Cassius Winston. I know it's a few other ones I'm forgetting, but man, it's a few other ones I'm forgetting. I got an autographed baseball, not baseball jersey of Miguel Cabrera. I got a chance to meet Miguel Cabrera. He signed my jersey. I was super psyched for that. Super psyched. I met Al Kaline maybe a year or two before he died. I got a picture, autographed picture. Let's see, Lou Whitaker, Curtis Granderson. I've met Durrell Moose Johnson from a former Cowboy. He's actually the president of, actually the president of USFL, but it's merged, so I don't know if he's still involved with them. But if you're talking about basketball players over the years, man, I met a lot of them, man. Jason Tatum, Trae Young, DeMar DeRozan, Zach LaVine, Donovan Mitchell, Darius Garland, Luka, Nikola Jokic. I got a couple autographed cards with Jokic. I got some Met Cade, Jalen Duren, Jaden Ivey, Kevin Knox, Alec Burks, pretty much everybody on the Piston team except probably Asur and these new guys we done picked up. Well, I met Fatasio. I met him when he was with the Jazz this year. I met Shake Milton. Met Shake. Trying to think who all on the team. Fournier, pretty much. I think I pretty much met everybody except Asur. So looking forward to that meet the team event. I think it's on the 29th, if I'm not mistaken, somewhere around later on in the month. I think it's the 29th. Should be cool. I met Roger Goodell. Amar St. Brown. I got some autograph stuff. Billy Sims. Eddie Murray. I've met Christian Watson. I've met Bobby Wagner. I've met Marvin Mims. I've met Josh Jacobs. If y'all see my YouTube, y'all see the video, the promo video I did with Josh Jacobs, man. Josh Jacobs is cool as hell. He is very cool. Very, very cool. He with the Lions. I've met David Montgomery, Amar St. Brown, Panay Sewell, Dan Campbell, Brad Holmes, Sheila Ford. I met a lot of people, man. I got a hell of a collection of stuff, man. So I'm gonna bring it out there. I'm gonna bring it out, bring all the collection, do like part videos and stuff of things that I've people I've met. If y'all friends with me on Facebook, y'all probably seen a lot of the pictures and the autographs and stuff like that. So you'll definitely see a lot of them on my Facebook and on my YouTube, but more so my Facebook and my Instagram. You're gonna see a lot of it. So, but Yeah, man. Shit. Yeah, talking about collections and sports and stuff like that, man, just always put a smile on my face, and I get excited about that. So I appreciate that, man. But yeah, appreciate that, Ark. But yeah, man, I'm going for real this time because shoot, if I get to going, I'm gonna be in here for hours. So I want to just thank everybody for chiming in and y'all thoughts, and definitely Ark, man. Appreciate you coming on, man. Definitely. I may do a video tomorrow. No. I'm gonna do a video tomorrow. I'm gonna do some videos over the weekend, man. So y'all stay tuned to that, man. So just definitely, man, like and subscribe to the channels, man. And I want to just thank everybody for tuning in, and thank y'all so much, man. Show love. I show love back. I really appreciate y'all, man, from the bottom of my heart. Much love to everybody, man. Let's not bring hate. Let's just love. If just show love, man. Even though, sometimes if you don't even like a person, man, just kill them with kindness, man. Don't even get into no argument with anybody because it ain't worth it. Just kill them, kill the people you don't want to be with. Just kill them with kindness, and just be around positive people, man. That's the goal. Just be around positive people. If you have a podcast, or if you're thinking about doing a podcast, man, just do it. Don't procrastinate. Just do it. See how it is, man. If you start off with one or two people, hey, you got to start somewhere. You know what I'm saying? I'm not where I want to be. I want to be in a higher platform. And I'm at this so much, man. I care about this. I'm passionate about this. I want to be in the sports world. I want to be doing stuff like Rob Parker and Corey Woods and Kool-Aid and Fish. Shout out to Sam Fisher, man. Shout out to Fish, man. Just guys in Woodward Sports and the DSN, just guys out there that's there, that's in the action, man. I want to be there. I want to do that too, because I'll be everywhere going to games and everything like that. So I know some of y'all be like, damn, you everywhere. I be everywhere, man. If it could be out of state, I could be everywhere. I'm doing videos like crazy. So, but that's what it's all about, man. Do whatever your passion is, and keep going at it, man. Just never give up on something, because when you give up, that's when they got you. That's when they got you. Don't give up. They want to see us fail. You just got to keep going at it, man. If you're a sports fan, if you got collections and people talking about your collection, saying that you too old to be collecting and trying to get autographs and stuff like that, man, forget them, because they wish they was in that same position as you is. I can't tell you how many times I've been told, oh man, ain't you a little old to be trying to get autographs and pictures and all of that stuff? I said, ain't you a little bit too old to be smoking and going to strip clubs and doing all this other stuff too, but you still do it? So why do you go to these places and you marry? You know what I'm saying? But I mean, what do I know? But if you got a passion, just go after it, man. So on that note, man, I just want to thank y'all again, man. This is Steve. This is the New Breed 313 Sports. If you got a passion of anything that you want to do, just do that shit, man. Fuck what everybody think. They're going to get mad at you regardless. You're going to be criticized or whatever you do regardless. Just do that. The worst thing you can do is give up and don't do what you want to do. Because years from now, you're going to regret and say, damn, I should have did this. I felt the same way about basketball. I was a big basketball fan. I can't tell you a day that goes by where I don't think about, damn, I should have went after playing basketball, because I was good at basketball. I just didn't have, it just got bored to me. And I always thought I had time. But when you get in your late 20s, early 30s, you start to think like, man, your body changed. So you got to think, if I can't be out there playing, I want to be out there doing stuff in sports. Or if you want to be a truck driver, if you want to be a manager somewhere, if you want to do anything you want to, man, just do it. Don't even care about what people think, because they're going to get mad at you. They're going to be throwing shade at you. They going to hate on you. It comes with when you're successful at something, and you're good at something, and you're passionate about something, you always going to be having haters. That comes with the territory, and they wish they was you. So don't care about what people think and just keep doing what you're doing. No matter if you're a man or a woman, just keep doing what you're doing. Forget these haters, man. Let them hate on the other side, because I'm telling you, if you get successful, them same people that's going to hate on you, going to be asking you for some money, going to be asking you for your success. They're going to be like, damn, man, how you get to be a success? Or when you successful, you like, oh, I knew you was going to do it, man. I always had the passion. No, you didn't. Because just a couple years ago, you said this was a pipe dream. You said I was too old. You said, you said, what's the point in you doing that? Get you a real job. Do this, do that. Now that you popular and you popping, everybody want to jump into the frame. Everybody want they shine. So I'm telling y'all, man, just keep doing y'all thing. Don't care about what people think, and just do you, man. On that note, man, I want to thank y'all once again. I know I was a lot long-winded. I did this for over an hour, almost an hour and a half. But I just want to say thank y'all so much, man. And I'm gone this time, man. Much love. Black, white, whatever race you are, unite. Let's do this, man. Stop the hate. Congratulate. I holler at y'all, man. Peace out.